Today we have somebody special. We have somebody real special. It's my guy. My guy, I can honestly say, he's a solid dude right here. And after doing some research some years ago, come to find out the motherfucker was really connected as well. If you don't mind, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is English to Britt, aka Big Adonis, 757 Tidewater, DMV.
Yeah.
In New York City.
Fact though. Let's get right down to it. Let me ask you a question. How did you even know of Virginia in the first place? Because you were in New York first, correct?
Yeah, correct. Well, back in the 80s, it was like everybody was going down there and shit, Freaknick and shit, all of that type shit, and my peoples was down there politicking, and they told me about this spot, you know what I'm saying, the Long Bridge and shit. It was like the promised land. Niggas was down there getting their politic on.
Okay. Got you. And that's what made you make that trip?
Yeah, I really came to check out the Freaknick, you know what I'm saying? The activities, festivities,
Got you. I'm a little younger than you, so I always heard about Freaknick. I was too young to actually attend, but what was that like? Tell me something. And I say that because I've heard so many stories about Freaknick in Virginia.
Let me tell you something. Back then they was calling it Greek Fest, but it was the same type thing, you know what I mean? People was coming from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, all over the United States. Virginia Beach was like one of the number one tourist spots in the summertime and shit. It was going down. It was like a movie.
Wow.
Chicks was rocking see-through bathing suits. It was just lit.
Shit.
Word.
No, that's right.
And when I came down here, I got introduced to bowling ball paint jobs on cars, convertible trucks, kitted out, rimmed up. Shit was like next level shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah, it was like, whoa. They had a black governor down there in the V. That shit was lit.
Yeah, Governor Wilder, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and,
I forgot.
Cops ran around one cop per car. So that shit was like candy land to niggas that was intellectual.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Damn, that's crazy. I heard so it's one thing, like I said, I was too young for it, but I definitely heard there was so many New Yorkers coming down to Virginia.
Yeah, when I first got there, I got introduced to a rude awakening.
Oh, really?
We used to politic in the projects and shit, right?
Okay.
And back then, in 89, the projects was fighting each other. So you be out there in the project and like 20, 30 kids come running through that shit with guns, knives, sticks, poles, you name it.
Damn.
One project against the next. That shit was like some shit out of a third world country. Word up. I'm serious. Ask anybody. That's the part of VA history niggas don't remember. Only the older niggas know about that.
True.
That shit was going down for real.
Damn, okay. So it was neighborhood against neighborhood back then.
Project against project, my nigga. Old projects, 20, 30 little kids come running through that shit with guns. You niggas got to get the fuck about their way. They wasn't bullshitting.
True. Got you. Damn, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. It was said that several New York legends like Alpo, Brian Glaze Gibbs, Demencio, so many of them used to come down to Virginia. It's interesting that many New Yorkers knew about Virginia, actually.
I told you Virginia was the number one hot spot on the East Coast at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Back in that era.
Wow.
Like, I used to see Alpo out here running around in VA. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
yeah?
Niggas didn't know who he was, but I knew because, I used to see niggas when I used to go to Rooftop and Red Parrot and shit like that in New York and party with, you know, my peers and niggas that I sparred with and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I knew what Son looked like. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah, and when he was saying he was Alpo, niggas didn't believe that he was the real Alpo because he looked like a little kid, but he wasn't a little, he just looked as young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. You mentioned that you had some peers as well. You've been known to be affiliated with some well-known heavyweights yourself, actually.
Oh yeah. You know, growing up in New York, you know what I'm saying? That's how I go down. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. And what part of New York do you reign from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But originally, I was born overseas. I'm international. I was born in London, England.
And when did you come to America? When
I was 12.
Oh, okay. Was that transition difficult? And I asked that because I saw a documentary that was dealing with Haitian Jack and several other heavyweights all across America. And one thing that he mentioned also when he first came to America was he was getting teased because of his accent. Were you going through those type of issues being a foreigner?
Yeah, when you first came to the United States of America, it was horrible because of the fact that, you know, like everybody made fun of foreigners and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they was different.
Got you. Did this put you in some compromising situations with the natives of New York at the time?
Of course it did. Motherfuckers would try to make fun and shit because, you know, here I am coming to school rocking Argyle sweaters and shit, Argyle socks and shit, Wallaby Clarks and shit, Kango hats and shit,
gotcha.
Wool pants, toiling wool pants, silk pants. So them kids wasn't wearing shit like that. They was into Playboys, gabardines, mock neck sweaters, quarter-field coats and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It was like a whole new, different kind of aura and era going on in America.
So this was a bit of a culture shock to you, huh?
Yeah, it was, because I lived in Jamaica for a while, and then I came to the U.S., you know what I mean? So it definitely was a culture shock.
Wow. Okay. When would you say that you actually came to Virginia and actually planted your feet, so to say?
Norfolk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Norfolk.
Okay. And what year was this?
89.
Oh, so 89 was that beginning for you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You came alone?
Nah.
Okay.
Entourage.
Got you.
We move like the Asians, though.
Oh, so you're a large group, huh?
Yeah. Next thing you know, we was everywhere.
True,
we was like
true.
Virus, like a pandemic.
Right. I know that's right.
But Virginia was fun back in those times. Though.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah! They had all the clubs popping and shit. They had fucking Mr. Magics. They had Inner Circle over in Hampton. Man, this shit, I ain't gonna lie. It was, Virginia was like one of the funnest states, man. All we used to do was party, shop, ball out, gig with the honeys. It was just beautiful down there. And then it changed, you know what I mean? I think it changed when it went from 50% to 85%, It's like everybody just became different.
Oh, really? Got you. Damn, that's crazy. You I was told, man, you had a conversation some years ago when we were incarcerated. You mentioned that you were familiar with the Chesapeake area of Pleasant Park.
Oh yeah, we was out there and shit.
Oh yeah?
In HD, doing like 20, 30 stacks a day.
Oh, so y'all was getting to it.
What?
Oh, wow.
Ain't getting to it wasn't the word. Getting to it was just, you know what I mean? Getting to it was just the way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So y'all took the fuck over.
Not really, because we had help from locals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But life is based upon supply and demand and shit. You feel me?
True indeed. True
You
indeed.
know what I mean? If you got the supply, then that's where it's at. It's always gonna be a demand and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than a corner store and shit. You know what I'm saying? With the goods on deck. You smell me?
Got you. You told me a story one time before that had me laughing my ass off. You mentioned something about the helicopters coming down.
Oh yeah, it was going down so crazy out there. Them niggas motherfucking first they barricaded because used to be able to just ride right through back there and come out on one side and
Yes,
so
section
just,
1, section 2, and section 3.
It was just smooth, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden these niggas built barricades so people couldn't ride through there no more. Niggas get trapped in there. So
and who did this? The police?
Yeah, they did, trying to slow down the traffic because I told you shit was doing 20, 30 racks a day. So these motherfuckers was like, man, what the hell is going on back there? So next thing you know, these motherfuckers, because niggas was moving like they was moving. Niggas had scanners, walkie-talkies, you know what I mean, stash cans. It was crazy. Niggas brought a whole nother way of movement to the movement. You dig?
Definitely. So y'all actually educated a couple natives.
Yeah, of course. But they educated niggas also because they knew the terrain. You know what I'm saying? So they let you know that it's multiple ways up out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So once we learned that, we paid motherfuckers to sit at the exits and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if they ever try to come down in there to ambush motherfuckers, niggas would already know they coming. So what they had to do, because they got hit to what the fuck was going on, them niggas came out there with a chopper, you know what I'm saying, and just did a major motherfucking takedown. Damn. Niggas got away. Niggas got out of there by the hair they chinny chin chin. You know what I'm saying? God Almighty. Nigga felt like the gingerbread man out this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Man, and it's crazy because Pleasant Park is only so large, so I can only imagine that panic that came upon y'all when the helicopters came.
Of course, man. That shit, man. Come on, man. One thing I could say about the B, that shit, goddamn motherfucker, got state-of-the-art technology and equipment. That shit ain't no. It looks sweet, but ain't nothing sweet about down there. Though.
Gotcha.
You gotta be on your pins and needles.
True indeed. And this was in Chesapeake. What drew you more to Norfolk? Was it already some associates already out there, or like you said, New Yorkers just naturally migrate?
Well, I had a lot of friends that was already down there prior to me that used to come see me up top and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they was down there. They had little names and stuff for themselves. They was making moves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they was basically eyes and ears for us. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. And let us know what it was. You know what I mean? We started out in the project. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then we moved on to the suburbs.
Okay.
Places like Ocean View and all of that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Damn, that's crazy. So I want you to play some time for me. I'm gonna do 2 timelines. Around 1990. By now you're there for a minute. You've been there about a year now. What's the setting?
What you mean by that?
What's the layout? What's going on in the city at the time? Are you already well established within that year, or are you still getting used to it?
Fucking cake. Well, I learned shit because I move geographical. You know what I'm saying? I pull up at a gas station. I cop me a fucking map, and I learn anywhere I'm fucking laying my head and shit. The ins and outs. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
That's the right way to maneuver. Anywhere you go when you're in a strange place. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
Because we ain't had navigation systems in cars back then.
There wasn't no GPS then.
We had goosenecks and motherfucking we had goosenecks and shit in our whips. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
Like that. Right.
That's right.
But you know what was popping back then?
What's that?
Casablanca was jumping and shit.
I heard of that.
Shit.
I heard of it. I never went. I heard of it.
My nigga Tupac told me he came there and shit one night. Word up.
Oh, Tupac Shakur went to Casablanca?
Tupac, damn right. And niggas wanted to fight Tupac because all the girls was on his body And he was just wanting to dance and hang out at Jake in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But like he told me, like, you know, they was down there for a show or some shit, and he was like, yo, where the hood at? And they told him,
Yeah.
So he was like, what? He was like, yo, I want to go there and shit. He just pulled up, you know what I mean? He started dancing. He said the shit was wide open.
Damn.
And he was like, he wanted just dancing and enjoying himself, jigging with the broads. And, you know, some cats ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess they didn't recognize him at the time. And, you know, they wanted to fight him and shit. And one of the dudes that was in there that did recognize him told them niggas to back the fuck up. Like, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man ain't doing nothing and shit wrong. Like, let that man live.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, because I saw an interview not too long ago with Norfolk street legend Stacey Robinson, when he say that he got into it with Tupac. And I'm wondering, as you're telling me this story, was this the same incident? Because at one point...
I don't even know if he was there, because I wasn't there. I'm just going by what Pop told me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Out his mouth.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
When he realized I was down in the Tidewater and shit, doing what I do. But I met Stacey Robinson before, you know what I'm saying? Interesting dude, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I heard he was pretty heavy in Norfolk.
Oh, he was having the time of his life in Huntersville. He'd come out there and throw the cookout pans out, and everybody be cooking and niggas be pumping, and he just having the time of his life. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Food, drinks. You know what I'm saying? He was like a Robin Hood, you know, for Huntersville, for real. Like,
Gotcha.
you know, come out there and look out for everybody, food, drinks. I mean, that's what Virginia was good. See what I'm saying? The city didn't get sour until they went from the old law to the new law. That shit was killing niggas, dog.
Okay.
Couldn't take that pressure.
You think that was from the crack epidemic, or do you think it's just that Virginia just tightened up just because they weren't used to that type of adjustment, I guess you can say, culture shock or cultural change?
They couldn't handle the wave of organized crime that was transpiring in the Tidewater. Niggas was coming down there making hella too much money. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And they just started pinpointing motherfuckers and going after motherfuckers. You know, they couldn't take it. Seeing black kids having 5 cars and shit like that. My man Anlo Chapman from out motherfucking Park Place and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just couldn't handle how niggas was coming through, like Dre in a wheelchair before he was in the wheelchair. You know what I mean? Doing it the way they was doing it. Niggas got pearl cars and niggas cutting their tops off their Benzes. Motherfucking my man, he had Street Dreams, Lawson. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Word.
Gotcha.
I mean, Virginia was lit. I'm talking about it was a straight party city. All niggas did was trap in the day, fuck bitches at night, hit the clubs, bust bottles, and shop in the mall in the daytime. This was beautiful.
So Virginia was like a small Atlanta for a little while.
It was hotter than Atlanta back then to me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta was seeming country at the time. VA was popping. I'm talking about niggas riding around with convertible 190 Mercedes, rims dipped in gold. Come on, my nigga. Like, really?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? This shit was popping.
Damn.
VA, niggas was stunting in Virginia. I ain't gonna front. I was thinking I was gonna come down to some corny off-brand shit. Niggas was definitely flexing down there. Believe that. That shit was nothing was slow about that shit. And as a matter of fact, my boy Lucian had bought my nigga Keith, you know what I'm saying, M3. That nigga had one of the nastiest M3s in the city, my man Keith Feliciano. The nigga had motherfucking champagne, motherfucking M3. That shit was shitty.
And what year was this? 1990?
This is in 1990.
Sheesh.
1990, 91, somewhere around there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that nigga car was it. You know what I mean? But Lucian and them niggas from Tidewater Park, them niggas is legends. Them niggas, they balled out, you know what I'm saying, all the way through. You know what I'm saying? His little clique, his squad, them niggas was responsible for putting Pharrell and them niggas in play down there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Talk. Yeah. Preach.
Fact.
Yeah, my old head used to run with him in Grimy.
Yeah, Grimy. Oh, that's my nigga.
Yeah.
solidified, serious, respectful G.
That's a
Love
fact.
you, Grimy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's my boy. Yeah. Them niggas is real. Like, all the real niggas in that city down there, I fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
From Newkirk to motherfucking Lucian to, you know, it's so many niggas down there that I can't even name the whole set. But Tory Locks, all them niggas be, they get a salute from me. Like, you know what I mean? That's the Norfolk side, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You go over to P-Town and Chesapeake and Hampton. I mean, it's endless, solidified, solid niggas down there. And I used to tell cats, like, yo, son, it's not where you from, it's where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was able to have a nice long run down there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't come with the takeover mentality of, oh, we from New York, we taking over your area shit. That mentality gets you smoked. All them niggas that came with that mentality got 100 years or they got put in a box.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I came there with the mentality, I'm trying to get with niggas that's trying to get it like me. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the winning mentality, my nigga.
And that's why I last. You know, that's why I'm loved and I'm respected down there, and I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
That's right.
That's a whole fact.
See my nigga Victory out there over in Lammers Point? That nigga Victory, he was supposed to do this interview a while back, but he never got back to me. I think the pandemic and all of that came on, but you know,
shout out to Victory anyway. Shout out to him anyway. Shout out to him anyway.
Yeah, shout out to Victory and shit. That nigga, he can rap his ass off. He done rap with Nas. He done rap with whoever. The God is sharp. You know what I mean? We used to be in the jail. He battling the niggas on floors. That nigga Victory ain't nothing to play with. That's my dude.
That's
Word out.
That's a fact.
Solid nigga. Then shout out to my man Quan that did a song with Nas and shit.
Oh yeah, Nas is former artist.
That's still one of my favorite songs to this day, period. Point blank.
I can dig it. I can dig it. That's a fact.
Shout out to my boy AI, Allen Iverson. Shout out to the Clips. That's my niggas too, Pusher. You know what I'm saying? The whole squad over there. Star Trek, Skinny P. You know what I mean?
That's a whole
Skateboard fact. P, Pretty. Dope boy, everybody. You know what I mean?
Hell
nigga, I ran with the best of the best niggas in that Tidewater DMV. We used to go parties, go out of town and turn up in DC and shit. I mean, yo, them niggas was chilling. Them niggas was like superstars then.
I can dig that, my nigga. For
right. Real. Can you imagine going to DC and partying with LeBron James and Dreams and shit?
I was there. I was there. You know what I mean? I was in the VIP eating pussy. Trust me, I know.
Can you imagine? That's crazy. Living it up. Like, yo, these niggas is living. These niggas had to turn the fuck out.
Got to,
you know
bro.
I mean?
You only live once, my nigga.
Shit, I thought I was running through shorties and doing the 1-2 until I started swinging with Star Trek. When I started pawing with them niggas, Soul Boy and them, oh man.
Shout out to my nigga Travis. Shout out to my nigga Red.
Damn right. Pepper Red.
You did. That's my motherfucking nigga, yo.
My little brothers. You know what I'm saying? Love them niggas. Them niggas is crowded. Them niggas go on anywhere and get to the bag and do what they do.
Got to.
I mean? Solid.
Got to. Niggas learn from the older niggas that was already experienced, and niggas got them kept their eyes and ears open.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of miss VA though, the old VA though, not the shit that it became, but what it was. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
That shit was lit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It definitely was, bro. They ain't gonna hold you.
I'm talking back when Pharrell was running around in the big Denali and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
Word. Teddy Riley and them was down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, even though I was in the streets, I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I was in the streets, but I wasn't a corner boy. I was like, you know, a businessman.
Yeah, you know how to move. You know how to move around.
Yeah, right. So I might be over here in the beach, and I might be over there in Hampton, and you know, but I could come down in the trenches in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Word up.
You were telling
me that's a good feeling.
You were telling me that at some point in time you ran with another New Yorker that definitely left his imprint on Virginia, especially Norfolk per se. Jamaican Peter.
Oh yeah, I just got off the line with my dude and shit. That's like my brother right there.
Gotcha. Shout out to his brother Camus too. That's a fact.
Yo, that nigga K turned up. He did what he did and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We both Leos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fire signs. We part of Fire Tribe. Went to high school together. And you know, me, him, and my other man, rest in peace, he died and shit, Gigi.
Okay.
That nigga was a fucking legend too. He's the first nigga to push an 850 in the state of VA and shit.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Gigi.
Wheels and shit, B12. Yeah, that's how we was doing it. You know what I'm saying? We was coming through. We wasn't playing no games and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Having fun and shit. You know what I mean? That's when they had the tropics, the blue light, and all that shit going on down there. Rest in peace to Devon and shit. You know what I'm saying? Lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my niggas down there and shit in the D and shit. Word.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Okay.
You know who's a solid nigga though I want to give a shout out to that he just ran across my mind? My man Clayton from Huntersville. That's a very good brother. Yo, I love you, Clay. You know what I'm saying? You get this message, you know what it is and shit. That's Chick brother.
Okay, you know okay. I definitely heard the Chick for sure.
Yeah, of course. Chick and Clay, them niggas is Huntersville. You know what I'm saying? They held that shit down after Stacy fell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a whole fact. That is a whole fact, good brother.
Yeah, facts. I miss the Feather and Fin and the Pollards and all that good shit.
Feather and Fin still there though. Feather and Fin still there. Last time I came to town, I went there.
Give me a 3-piece
with the biscuit, with the roll.
Hey yo, but Pollards. Once I started eating that Pollards, I was turned out. Them little puffs.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You
talking about right across the street from Norfolk State, right?
Yeah, you know, I used to go to the Pollards on Valentine's.
Okay.
Shit, you know Got you. Matter of fact, talking about Valentine's, shout out to my man Bay and them niggas from over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Them niggas got it going on.
That's a fact.
Leo gang. You know what I'm saying? Gang.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact, yo.
Ain't too much niggas I don't know in the Tidewater and shit, so I was jigging with them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I was in the cut, like not stories you hear, but you in the mix, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me, did you know Shampoo?
Of course, Ernest was my dude. I knew both Shampoos. I knew Big Shampoo and Little Shampoo.
Okay.
Both of them died. Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Shampoo was a good dude though. Like everybody was like, he was so treacherous and he was this and he was that, but the person I knew was respectful, was smooth, and always had a smile on his face.
Gotcha.
That was my dude, Joe. Word up, period.
That's real.
You know what I mean? He was running with our team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's real. That's
right.
That's real shit there, bro. God damn. You got a lot of history, Brody. I will say that.
Man, you don't even know. We was out motherfucking Berkeley getting it in.
Shout out to my nigga Smoke.
Shout out to in Berkeley, shout out to my nigga Cheese, rest in peace and shit. Shout out to motherfucking what's my dude name over there? Oh my god, I can't remember my nigga name. He used to be with damn, this is my dude. He kind of resemble Mos Def. What's my nigga name? He went and did a bid with Skeety Boo. His man. What's his name?
I can't think. I don't know.
You know who Skeety Boo is, though, right?
I heard of him. When you speak on Berkeley, I definitely heard of that name.
Yo, his right hand man. Anyway, that was my nigga and shit. Yo, I can't think of his name, but it'll come back to me. But anyway, niggas was in Berkeley doing numbers and shit, and niggas got so angry and upset. Niggas burned our shit down, son, like the Three Little Pigs.
Whoa.
Son, we ran into niggas in New York and shit in the fucking skating ring, kind of find out our own peoples was down there. They the ones that we was warring with, but we didn't realize we was warring with them. When we realized it, they was like, yo, y'all could come back down there and take the other half and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But by that time, we ain't want to get into the mix of the politicking and the bullshit that was going on with Cheese and them niggas down there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So we just let that shit ride. You smell me?
I definitely feel you on that. Yo, I definitely feel you.
But you know, niggas wasn't playing. Niggas like turned that shit into kamikaze land out there. You know what I mean? Because they was playing zones.
Oh yeah.
If you ain't down with us, you can't sell over here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they was on that type shit. So, because they was guerrilla and shit, niggas was like, yo, New York came and took over Berkeley. That's fucked up. But at the end of the day, you got to understand this, right? What's the sense of having a neighborhood and you don't got no food to put on the table?
True.
I know that shit sound harsh, but it's
no,
true,
it don't.
though.
No, it don't. When
what
we talking
like,
about what we're talking about,
yeah,
it makes all the sense in the world.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean? Because it's only common. That's common sense. You know.
Keep it out. That's like the Africans be saying to the Americans, "What's the sense of having a bank account? You got no fucking funds in your account." You know what I'm saying? It's deep, right?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. That right there, when you said that right there, it brought me back to a moment when we was in DC. It was me, my man Don Juan, Pretty, and Tori.
Yeah.
And we was on our way to the event, and I had a shorty that was supposed to be meeting me there. And she was, oh my God, the bitch was so bad. But the thing is, I was like eager to get there. She was like, yo, come on, y'all ready? And Tori said some of the realest shit in the world to me. That nigga said, nigga, what you rushing for? Nigga, we the stars.
Yeah, he right though.
And that hit me so hard because basically what he was saying was, nigga, we're just like them. These are our friends. Any goddamn way, no matter what. Like, nigga, you're around for a reason type shit. Know what I mean? So it's like, know your value.
Talk about Tory Locks?
Yeah.
T-Locks, shout out to T-Locks. That nigga is one of the most efficient niggas I know in the entire water. Everybody was speculating and trying to make accusations, but the T-Locks I know and love and respect, man, that nigga always been solid, period. You know what I'm saying? That nigga always been solid. And that nigga right there, I fucked with him hard body. Because he played like a gentleman Don should.
Like a motherfucker. Yo, I can't hold you, bro. You hit it right on the money when you said that.
Yeah, I fucked with that nigga.
That's the perfect description of that shit. Yo, like straight up. Perfect description.
He carry it like he's supposed to. He know how to chill out. And he know how to go in when it's time to go in.
Exactly.
Also, shout out to my motherfucking man, motherfucking Straw.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Tidewater Park?
Yeah, from Tidewater Park.
Yeah.
Shout out to Little Straw. That's my dude.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact, yo.